Thank you for tuning in to another RaceGrooves unboxing video. This is a 2017 B case assortment. As a matter of fact, we already know what the basic treasure hunt is going to be. Right here you have B on the hang tag. Fright Cars, one of the series for 2017. Here you have Fangula. It's kind of hard to see. Right here, right at the end of the flames, if you look, it's pretty well hidden. You have the Circle Flame logo hidden in the dragons. I guess in the flames, in that area there. There's the Circle Flame logo behind the model itself. Hopefully we find a basic treasure hunt. The reason I have this already is because we had Kmart Collectors Day here in the USA, and B case was the assortment. And you know, some people got treasure hunts. The B case treasure hunt, by the way, basic treasure hunts like the one I just showed you, you know, they're fairly common. They're in almost every case. But the thing is once they're done with B and they go to C, they'll have a different basic treasure hunt. And so we're looking, hopefully we get the Fangula. The super treasure hunt is going to be 16 Angels. Fantastic track car. You might not want to put your super 16 Angels through the boosters. I don't notice 16 Angels just yet, but let's go ahead and get to this. Unfortunately, this box took a little hit on the side, or they jammed the cars in the package. Here you have the Mystery Machine. By the way, these are USA cases. The USA cases have shown up first. There you can see the B on the hang tag. Mystery. So this custom 72 Chevy Love, definitely like this color better than the yellow one. Looks fantastic as part of the Flame series. Here you have the Mystery Machine, Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. I don't know if it says anything on the back. This series, screen time, cars inspired by popular movies, TV shows, video games, and more. That and more part means they can put almost anything in there, I guess. We'll find out. Rescue Duty. Here you have Hover Storm. Got it right the first time. I had to pause though. 17 Ford F-150 Raptor in a color that could almost be a super treasure hunt. But it is not, because we know that this, first of all, super treasure hunts have rubber tires and Spectra Flame paint. Here you have Backdrafter in red, 69 Ford Torino Talladega, and the Morris Mini as part of the Art Car series. There's your later, there's a letter H. There's a letter H. Proper Chopper in green. Couple samples of Mountain Mauler. Snow Ride. You got the HW Snowstormers segment right there. You can see Snowstormers, white tires. Here's a white paint for HW Snowstormers Snow Ride. And Street Stealth. And kit. I was not able to find a kit at Kmart Collectors Day, but now I got one here. I think it was in the A case too. Now that I think about it, it might be a carryover. Proper Chopper, another one. Howlin' Heat, Off Duty. Let's see if Howlin' Heat has any decoration on top. What does he have? Very nice. Kind of got like a little pinstriping details. Looking good in blue. Let's see, here we have Dodge Viper Srt Ac, part of the Night Burner segment. Pretty nice graphics. Since it's got decals on the top and the sides, it's not going to have taillight decorations. They can only imprint so many sides to keep the cost down. Chevy Blazer 4x4, kind of a throwback color. Looks like a 80s, maybe an 80s or 70s type of decoration on the colors. Looks pretty good. Got a couple of the 14 Corvette Stingray, and it's tricky. It looks like it says TH in the back, but it's a T714 actually. I don't know what 714 stands for. I don't know if anybody has said. Here in Southern California, 714 is an area code, a telephone area code. Grass Chomper. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram. They are missing a tire. They found one without the rear axle. Pretty cool find. Here we have the custom 01 Acura Integra GSR. Here's another art car. You can tell by the rainbow wheels and all the graphics on it. There is the letter T for your T in art. You're going to get to spell art car again. And if you notice with those rainbow wheels, it's just kind of, it's rainbow. It can be random. So if you notice the two wheels, this one's kind of got more green. This one kind of has more yellow, I guess. You're going to wind up with a wild fluctuation since it's kind of a splatter paint type thing. Another Raptor. Here's your Lincoln Continental, 64 Lincoln Continental. And the Fairlady. I was lucky to get this at Kmart Collector's Day. Let's take a close up at it. It says Yokohama on the hood there. Yokohama. And let's see. No taillights. Got a racing stripe going over the top. Look at the base. That's interesting. They made the base to where a notch is right there. Interesting. Let's have a look at the decos. You guys, there's a Datsun logo, Hot Wheels Flame logo. And well, that's pretty crappy. Look at the horrible finishing on the window there. Got a lot of metal flashing. Here we have. Oh, by the way, I use that word and I allow that word. So even though I don't allow bad language. The word I just used is the limit to what I allow on the channel. Okay. So before you get all upset, hey, said a bad word. No, I allow that word. Okay. I just usually don't use it. It took me by surprise. There are some logos that are used in the JDM, I don't know, hobby or craze, but some of you will recognize that. Kato House, the top Kato House, I believe that's the name or the nickname of the Hot Wheels designer. I think he uses that phrase. I don't think it's an actual business. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But I think he uses it as his Instagram account. Tarmac Attack. Haven't seen you in a long time. Came out with like 2 interesting colors a long time ago. That's all I'll say. And glad to see it in this. This is kind of a cooler presentation for me, in my opinion. Dodge Charger Daytona. The tuned muscle series are back. Another kit. Is that the second or third one in the case? I'm not complaining. That's good news. Because then when I use them for track time, I got extras, right? Here you have custom 12 Ford Mustang. UNSC Warthog. And of course, you guys know that's from the from Halo, the video game. And if you see people posting the names of cars in the comments, they're not asking for free cars. When I do track time, I go to the comments. What I do is I use cars for track time. And then let's just say I use that the Jetsons car right there, right? Let's say I use this in track time. I come back to the comments and I look for people who suggested the Jetsons model. And I pick one of them people, they get a shout out. So that's what people are commenting for cars in the comments below. They're making a suggestion or two. That's all, please. 1 or 2, that's all. Let's not be greedy. 1978 Dodge Little Red Express truck. So they're suggesting a model for track time, and they get a chance at a shout-out. That's how you get a chance at a shout-out on my channel. This way it's fair for everybody. 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. This one's been in at least 1, maybe 2 cases. Tomb Up in red. Pretty good color for him. Mine Cart, but actually there was one that was almost like it was the color of a wrap, fabric cloth wrap. That'd probably be the best for him since his name's Tomb Up. Looks like a mummy. Mine Cart again. Wow. I guess they're gonna make as many mine carts as they can. Well, if they sell, why not? More power to them. Here you have Cool One, part of the R Car series, the H. This is now. I had an H. If I had an H before, I'm not sure. This is a 27 art cars. You're gonna have some models carry over from 2016. It just so happens Cool One is the logo for the art car series for 2017. He's going to be H. Yes, tuned. Here we have a couple of the 68 Mustang. When this first came out a handful of years ago in blue, that color was very nice. We got a little bit of dribbling there of paint or something, a little bit of flashing. Not so bad. If you open it up, that'd be no big deal. That window that was messed up on that other car, that Fairlady, that one's going to take a little bit of scraping to get that clean. The Jetsons once again, and I don't know if I showed you the Jetsons right there. Fast and Furious. I hope you guys are enjoying collecting this 70 Dodge Charger. from the Fast and the Furious franchise. And yeah, it's got a little bit of suspension. If you drop the car on the table, the thing bounces. Here we have a Porsche 993 GT2 in orange with the, they're not inserts, but they have the plastic. That plastic right there is part of the plastic windows. Personally, I like it. Some people don't really care for it. I like it. And there's the 77 Pontiac Firebird, another custom 72 Chevy Love, 15 Dodge Challenger. Looks like it's Zamac, but it is silver paint. The Zamac series is kind of just limited to USA and Walmart stores. But very, very hard to find those, especially if they use good cars. I've not had good luck lately. HW Papa Wheelie. Totally missed that Batman bunch. I don't remember, but the one with the Batmobile. Didn't see any of those cars. Tesla Model S in black. And we have tampos for headlights. I don't see anything over the top, but we do have taillights. So that's very cool for those of you, including me, who like realistic cars. I like them. I like fantasy cars too. There's that Fairlady 2000. And here's the 15 Dodge Charger Srt. Has a racing stripe going over the roof, and it has like it's not solid, and that's the intent of the design. It's not a sloppy paint job. That's how they intended it to be. Now let's see if this window's better on this Fairlady. Looking at it, looks pretty good. Nice, clean. Came out of the tooling just fine. Very good. So at least I got one good sample there. Got some more trucks, another truck I should say. Here you have the Dodge Ram 1500. Yellow windows to go along with the yellow paint and the yellow stripes and the yellow wheels. White bed. Another couple art car series. Here you have your A for the Volkswagen Golf MK7, new model. Well, it's not a new model in the lineup because it was in an adult collectible line. Car culture line, but now they brought it to the basics, gave it a plastic base for the basics. So this way they can have it at the $1 price point. Tzadik's been a car in the Hot Wheels lineup for many, many years. Comes and it goes. You see it more in 5-packs, I think. There's your R for the art car. And Fangula with a nice dragon tampo on the side. 77 Pontiac Firebird. And there's your basic treasure hunt. You got your Circle Flame logo. Very cool. I got a couple of these at K-Day. Some people didn't know. They didn't notice the treasure hunt logo, and they put it back on the table. Said, okay, thank you very much. I'll take it. It's got skinny wheels up front, regular wheels in the back. I kind of moved away from memorizing all the wheels. I just got too many things to do. This is a new for 2017. So even though that car that I just showed you, even though this is the first time this showed up in the basics, it doesn't get a new here because it was released somewhere else first. This is brand new, very first time this car's been released, shows up in the basics. You have the Emoticar, and that thing right there, it's like an emoticon. You can spin around, you can spin it around to give it different looks. There's the sad. Why are you so sad? What is that one? That one looks sad. Might be the same way. Let's see if this one's the same. I got two samples. Let's see, both have the same wheels. Let's see where this one's spun. This one just happens to be set in the, oh, there we go. There I got a smiley face. If you buy this one, if there's a third face, I'll let you find that out on your own so you get a nice little surprise. Have fun with your cars. Open them up. Open up a couple. They're dollar cars, okay? I know they're fun to collect, okay? They're not exactly... You're not going to retire on these things, okay? Aristo Rat, I do like this design, but if you're buying this for a track car, this thing is not working properly on the other one that I opened it up. This thing does not stay popped up, so it can go through the loops. Your splitter down there sits down low, and your car's going to rub in the loops. Ain't going to make it, I tell you that right now. There's another of the cool one for the art cars. Do you remember the letter on top? El Mirage, Cadillac El Mirage, and in pink. I've been picking up extras. Love this pink color right here for your 63 Chevy 2. Flames are nice, but the pink is just, wow. Really, really like this color pink. I've been picking up extras. This way, if I have people come over to the shop and maybe they would, if I give them a little thank you for coming, that pink one will be good for people who like pink cars. There you have Backdrafter, and the last two, 2015 Ford Mustang GT Convertible. Not only did I not have a super treasure hunt, I didn't even have the basic 16 Angels. Anyways, I was talking about this car here being the signature car for the HWR cars. They used this car here. Well, last year they used the VW Bug, and it does look like they're going to have, so this, even though this is in a 2017 case, this car was part of the 2016 lineup, and you'll get carryover as the, we shouldn't get carryovers maybe for another month. I don't know if it ever goes beyond a few months, but this one was H in 2016. They used the VW Bug for the Art Car Symbol last year, and I told you about this one. And here's the two H's from 2016 and 2017. Which would be my favorite? This one kind of has a Partridge Family feel. I'm picking this one. Even though the Mini Cooper is a very cool licensed model to have, decorations leave me a little short. But maybe the guys in the UK, maybe people over there are going to be more partial. I don't know. It's up to you. Buy what you like, buy what you can afford, and enjoy the hobby. By the way, I talked about track time. That's a link to my track time presentations. This way you'll see how I picked models to do track time with, and then people got shout outs. Now I also have a case unboxing playlist. That's how I keep all my case unboxings in that list. And if you look, you'll find cases that I haven't done track time. That's how you know what cases you can still watch and get a chance at a shout out. In the meantime, happy collecting. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.